right off the bat, it was absolutely the worst experience like that you could possibly imagine. And in her own words, my wife said, "I think I'm going to die here." Hello, this is Abram. Welcome to the vlog. This is my experience with my first week in the Philippines. I moved me and my family here, and this has been my experience so far, 1 week in. So I'm going to be talking about the travel, the people, the best parts, some warnings that you should definitely look out for if you're thinking about vacationing or moving here, and then my overall experience. So let's start with the travel. Right off the bat, it was absolutely the worst experience like that you could possibly imagine for my wife, who managed to give herself food poisoning. And in her own words, my wife said, "I think I'm going to die here." So she was feeling awful. She had some bad Chinese food, like just before, like literally we just got on the airplane. And she's like, "I don't know if I could do this." Just got on the plane for a 20-hour flight. That being said, we used an airline called Korean Air, and they were phenomenal for me, my wife, and my kids. So luckily my wife could lay down on the flight, which helped a lot. They gave her some kind of medication. I don't want to get Korean Air in trouble or anything. They gave her some kind of pills. I have no idea what the pill or pills were. They're in Korean. But it totally made her start feeling better, like within 20 minutes, which was great because she was, going to the bathroom, puking, and it was just, she was just dying basically. But giving her the medication, having her lay down, she was able to start feeling better. For me, flight was no problem. For the kids, they loved it. Korean Air, I highly recommend them. They had activities for the kids. I had gluten-free food on the flights. It was really good. It was just an overall good experience. If you're going to book a flight to the Philippines, I recommend looking on those sites like Kayak or like Travelocity, where they put a bunch of airlines in there. And then whatever one you end up wanting to go with, get off that website and go straight to the website, because we saw Korean Air was the one we wanted to go with, and then we got off of that website and then went straight to koreanair.com, and we saved like $2,000 booking the identical flight. Let's move on to the people. So the people of the Philippines are the best. They are simply the best people on the planet. Since we got off our plane, we've been a priority to everyone around us. There's zero stress here. If you want to feel better, you want to feel at ease, you want to reduce your anxiety and everything, feel really good, and just live in freaking paradise here. The people here will make you feel very at home, very welcome. And there's something called Filipino time, which is very real. We'll set a time that you want something to happen, and then it will happen much after that. So basically, I'll use an example. We went to a resort, and then when it comes to us checking out, a few days later, everyone had to be out by 5 is what their rule was. We got out of the room and stuff on time, and then told them and everything, but we probably left at 6:30, and there was the staff were taking pictures for us and stuff. They didn't care either. It's everyone just accepts that nothing's going to be done on time. We went to look at an apartment. We told them we'd be there at 6 p.m. We ended up showing up at 7:30. I'm over here oh my gosh, this is so rude. How can we do this to someone? Whatever. We got there. The guy doesn't even care. He's totally fine. He's like, "Oh yeah, no problem." Everyone just is totally fine with it. They're totally fine with people being late to things, and they're super patient. So it goes both ways. So you might have to wait for something else too. You just have to be patient. The stores, the women in the stores are all dolled up. They look gorgeous. Well, it's nice. I don't want to sound creepy, but they take their appearance and how they look for their job really seriously, and it's really cool. That's something that I noticed. I think it's required for the job. You have to look nice for every job, even if you work in a grocery store. The people here are just a lot of fun. You talk to people like your long lost friends, and it's awesome. It's amazing. And now everyone here speaks English. The very best parts about being here. So like I said, we went to a resort right away. The beach water isn't cold, so the kids can swim here very easily, which is awesome. The kids can also play with other kids here very easily. They get along. Even the kids here speak English. The infrastructure here is incredible. It was about 5 hours of a drive to get to our first vacation destination that we went to. I didn't see a single pothole on the main road. Side roads and stuff, they're probably more crappy, but Like, the main roads are all done really well. The infrastructure, the malls here are just phenomenal. You can also 100% get by without speaking Tagalog. I mean, I would highly recommend speaking Tagalog. I mean, like, you're in their country, just learn it. Shopping at the mall, you can get by. If you're going to be exchanging money, you can get by. I went to the gym. Pretty much everything you can do without translation. And even if you speak to someone, they don't understand it, they'll kind of be like, oh, like they'll kind of freak out, like, oh, I don't know that English word. And they'll quickly run to someone else that knows English better, and then they'll be able to translate it for you. So you can 100% get by. Just don't make people feel awkward. Another one of the best parts, so much like Miami here, it is crazy. Weather is identical to here. I mean, other than like shops and stuff here, there's like random corner stores, and you can tell it's like you drive through a third world country to go into a mall that looks like it's a, multi-million-dollar mall. You go to a resort that's like a multi-million-dollar resort. It's like in between. There's either like super nice things, and then in between it's kind of like Miami. It's literally paradise here. The views here are better than anywhere I've seen in the world. It is just absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, look at the footage here that I'm showing you of all the resort and stuff. It's like, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous here. Like, everywhere is beautiful. It is absolutely, like, it's got to be one of the most beautiful places on the planet. If you're going to vacation, there's a bunch of vacation destinations here, and I'd highly recommend it. Here are some warnings. If you're thinking about coming to the Philippines, these are some things to look out for or to just know about. One, it's super freaking loud here all the time. You got ACs going, you got fans, you got music that's loud, you got roosters, you got cars, it's just loud. It's loud here. They still wear masks everywhere. If that's something that could bug you or whatever, like, it was weird to even see like a truck driver that's by himself in his own car, and he's still wearing a mask and driving. Like, I don't know. Masks are just a very big thing here. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just saying that, like, you're gonna have to deal with it. Another thing to look out for is it is really, really easy to spend money. You're gonna notice that things here are like cheaper, like labor. Like if you need something done, like if you need like a driver, or if you need like someone to go get groceries for you, or like their DoorDash equivalent here. There's different things that you could do. It's really easy to spend money here. Watch out for that. It's not like, if you're not normally going to spend the money on it, then just don't spend the money. It's also really easy to drink, and it's encouraged, but you don't need to. I mean, look at me. I had a freaking blast not drinking, singing karaoke and stuff, but, just know it's really easy to drink. But what is my overall experience? My first week living in the Philippines. I love it. I love the people. I love the places. I love seeing how happy my wife and kids are here. Everyone adjusts just fine. If you're thinking about moving yourself and your family here, thinking about vacationing here, I can't recommend it enough. Just with my first week here. I will check back in a month from now, maybe 6 months from now. I'll keep making vlogs. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you for watching.